The first YouTube live on my second YouTube channel. Finally that I got this. So, hi y'all from my subscribers and people who do jump on and watch this. My name is Matty D. Do you know me? I have changed my facial features a little bit by growing some facial hair. It is November in the States. It's getting cold. So, I'm trying to grow this back in for the time being. Who knows when I'll shave it off? Probably, well, ideally in like April or something. But anyway, so I'm finally glad to be able to do YouTube live because I had the capability on my first YouTube channel, and they don't really tell you how to get it, what the qualifications are. I guess I had to get like more subscribers once it hit over 60, or once it hit 60, then it gave it to me. But anyways, I'm gonna get right into this. So if you're watching this live, feel free to post any questions, especially if you're watching the replay. But reading a book, rereading a book called "Start with Why" by Simon Sinek. Good book. If you're another person who's in business, or you're trying to go into entrepreneurship, that book is amazing. It talks about the reasons to why, and this all ties into why I'm doing this. That's funny. Why I'm doing this YouTube live here, live recording. For me, the reasons why I'm doing this, the reason why I'm on this journey to help people, coach them through and help them heal, resolve their childhood wounds from their parents, be it mom or dad or both. It rings true to me because I've been there. I haven't had it as bad as some people. Some people, their parents abused them, drug abuse, alcoholism. Some parents are just horrible towards raising their children. My upbringing was not like that. I was fortunate enough, being raised in the suburbs. Both parents were involved in my upbringing, and it wasn't until my teenage years that the conflict between my mother and I started to happen. And as I've gotten older, as time went on, I started to learn more about my parents, and really my mother, as to the problems, the issues that she has yet to resolve, that she's pretty much in denial about, but have been plaguing her since she was a child. In my mom's history, she had issues with her sister. She's the adult child of an alcoholic. She had issues with her mother, her stepdad, her father. At one point, her brothers moved in with their father. Her parents divorced. And I don't have all the details to this day from her. I've gotten it from my father, her sister, her brother, my Aunt Jenny, Uncle John, her siblings. I've only got so much from her because she'll talk to you once about it, and then after that, like, I'm never doing it again. And it's like, fine, your choice, but you can tell if you ever, got stories or whatever I can tell you, you could tell that she's got stuff that's still plaguing her that she doesn't want to face, and it's really sad. So, I know what it's like to have the pain of an issue with the parent. And it sucks to, unless you totally cut them off and don't want to see them anymore, it sucks to wish you had a better relationship, that you want that relationship with your mom and your dad. And for a guy with mom issues, well, I had mom issues, it sucks to look at other sons and their parents and you go, wow, why can't I have that? Like right now, or I work with kids, and I'll see mothers with their young sons. I'm like, wow, like I remember I used to have that with my mother. And I'll joke with the child who's like, the children are like 3, they don't get them, like, yo, be good to your mom, do what you got to do. Because it sucks to grow up not knowing what's going to happen, then you realize that your mother or your father or both have got shit issues that you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And they look at you like you're the problem. And they try and tell you that, like, you owe them. I brought you in this world. I fed you. I clothed you. I did all this shit. You owe me. Which is a fucked up way. Guilt trips you, and that's not right. You don't have children with the expectation that they're in debt to you forever, and that they owe you, and that that they're supposed to pay you back. You have, I think it's my guess, could be wrong. I think that's why my mom had kids. She wanted to be a mother, I know that, but I feel like an underlying reason that was motivating that was that she would get paid back. Because my mom to this day still feels like she's in her mid-60s, I'm 32, she still feels like I'm the alpha, the omega, I'm your mom, you owe me, blah, blah, blah. Like she's up here and I'm below here. And it's like, that's just some shit. And it sucks to deal with a parent who's on this power trip and it fucks up your relationship, their relationship. And you just want something better, or you feel like you're going crazy. You talk to your friends. That's what I talk to my friends and my dad. And I'm like, am I crazy? Am I wrong? What is what I did? Does this make me look stupid? And they're all like, no, it's her. You've done enough and all those things. And it's just a really, it's really shitty. It's really shitty to go through that. And when I was growing up as a teenager, man, especially a teenager, when you're trying to expand more, be more, do more, have more, especially as a young man, my father was telling me, Matt, you're 16, you're 17, you're 18, you should be able to do X, Y, and Z, because my father's point of view is, hey, at some point, I gotta help make you two productive adults so you can be on your own, because I can't be there and raise you, and I don't want to. Mother, on the hand, took it more from a, you're the child, I'm the parent, you're the child, do as I say, don't do this, and it had me question myself. Because there was a point where for a hot minute I was confused. I was like, well, am I supposed to be this child that can't get in, that can't ride my friends because just because they've had their licenses for 6 months? Or am I supposed to be this ever-evolving young adult that's going to be a productive adult one day where I can do stuff so long as I can handle more privileges so long as I demonstrate the maturity and responsibility that I can handle them. That mind fucks you. Now, again, if you're watching this, you've been through a lot worse. I will acknowledge that. And I get that, but pain is pain. And for me, that was part of the pain struggle I had with her. I know people watching this, you've probably been through shit worse. I've seen comments on my YouTube videos. I'm like, damn, I had it easy. But each person is different. And I can relate to you when at some point you get to a point either you realize this when you're really young or you're teenagers and you go, hold up, something's not right. I'm not getting the love that I want and need from you, mom or dad, or both. This is fucked up. Why are you doing this? Like, what the fuck's going on? And it sucks to realize that, and you try. I've tried to work out things on all there. She doesn't want to. She still holds things against me to this day. Her and I are talking a moment. My sister and her are talking, but my mom still holds shit against my sister. And it's fucking stupid and ridiculous. It's like, she doesn't get it. And I want people who watch my videos, who follow me, those that I coach, to know, not just realize and know in your core that it's not you, okay? It's your parents' shit that you've taken on. You've taken on their lies, the truths. It's messed you up. You can fix you. You can resolve those issues. You can't change what they do, but you can reclaim your power, reclaim your sanity from them, and not feel like, oh my God, you owe them, and not feel like you can't stand up to them and say stuff. And you shouldn't feel wrong for speaking your truth to them in a very respectful way to the best of your ability. You're not wrong for speaking your truth to your parents about, I feel this, I didn't like this, I don't like that, you do this, whatever, blah, 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 blah. This is how I feel. You're not wrong for that, because parents with issues are real quick to tell you a million reasons to why you're wrong, why you're the fucked up person, yada, yada, yada. And they play the victim role very, very well. And it's hard to, when you're their child, their son or daughter, it's hard to see that and take out the parent title from them and see them as human beings. Because if you're going to resolve these issues that you have with them, you have to take out the dad and mom title. Because you I'm not saying you can't care. It's just you have to see him as another person who's got fucked up stuff that doesn't want to deal with it for a reason, but wants to blame you for it. And you realize, yes, you're my mother. Yes, you're my father. I will always honor that. But you're a human being who's got shit. I gotta do me. And the only thing, and this is what I believe, you only owe your parents. You only owe them. I'm trying to get the words. You only owe them by taking what they've taught you and becoming a productive member of society and going for what it is that you want. That's what you owe them. You owe them this to say, hey, I'm not some ratchet ass motherfucker, partying and getting involved in drugs. I'm actually doing shit in my life, going to school, getting a good job, doing projects, going to, becoming a successful entrepreneur, starting my own business, going for what you want in life, and having a good life and bringing joy and love and peace to this world. That's what you owe them. Not when they go, I'm your mother, you owe me this shit, blah, 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 I'm your father. I'm like, nah, fuck that. Because my dad has never had to use that fucking, like, I'm your father, he's never had to. It's probably why I always feel more obligated to help him out than my mother. So, it's been interesting, but it's why. It's why, because you don't have to fucking deal with this anger, the hurt you feel, the sadness, the feeling of rejection, the questioning of yourself, if you're questioning yourself, the wondering if you're wrong, if you're a bad son or daughter, and then wondering what the fuck did you do wrong. You don't have to suffer any of that shit. The pain you felt, the sleepless nights, the yelling, like, you don't have to suffer from it anymore. That can be healed. You can reclaim your sanity, you can reclaim your power, you can be calm, you can feel good about yourself and what you're doing, and look at your parents and go, okay, that's them, this is me. I could, you can still choose to love them. I suggest you do. You forgive them, which is important. Accept them for who they are and what they're doing. Let them be, and focus on you and what you want to create in this life, and go for that. That's why. Because it sucks from my experience to grow up being away from, the parent or mom or dad or both that you have issues with. And no matter where the fuck you go, it's true. I joined the Marine Corps, I was in boot camp, I've been in other countries, in other states. No matter where the fuck you go, if you start talking about issues of your parents, if you haven't resolved them, you'll get angry, you'll get upset. When you're sitting there chilling, you'll start thinking about that shit. It'll come back to you. No matter where you go, you could be half around the world in fucking China. The issues, the emotions are still there, and they still fuck with you in all areas of your life. All areas of your life. And the shitty thing is, what's insidious about it is that you may see in one area, but you won't be consciously aware of how it's fucking you up in other areas. Yeah, in a relationship area, you'll see that too, but in other areas, it fucks you up. It does. Like, how you deal with people. How do you feel about yourself? True story, I said this in one video. My mother is very judgmental of people. And one of the judgments that she has to this day against young people was, I remember hearing this over and over and over and over again, was she would always say, young people, they don't know shit, they don't know what they're doing, they think they know everything, they think they're invincible, young people are dumb, they don't know shit. She would she wouldn't say that in those exact words, but she would say that, and I grew up with that. And here's the thing, even if your parents have a judgment that's not directed towards you, you subconsciously hear that and you buy that over and over. You don't realize it, and then it fucks you up. So I grew up having self-doubt within myself. We all self-doubt, but this one I figured out came from the fact that the judgment of, I'm young, therefore young people don't know shit. Therefore, since I'm young, I don't know shit. Therefore, can I do anything? Can I really do this? You have self-doubt when you're starting something new. But when your self-doubt goes so deep to your core, where you're like, I remember thinking about stuff and not knowing if I should do something, and just doubting myself in general, and people could tell. I started to work through that, I'm not gonna lie, but people could tell, Matt, you just doubt yourself for really no reason. I'm like, why the fuck am I doubting myself? I figured it out. From that one judge, just one of her judgments has a negative impact on me, and that's the thing, and that's just for me and my mother. Imagine for you watching this, what your parents would have done, or if they said how that's impacting you, you're not aware of it, okay? You're not consciously aware of it. It's gross and it's itching. I can't wait to stop itching. But anyways, so I want you as a person who's watching this to realize that, again, you don't have to suffer from these issues anymore. If you're married, about to get married, in a relationship, single, whatever it is, you want these things to heal, because your emotional stuff is energy that's sitting in you, and it's having an adverse impact on life. It's creating the shit you don't like, the shit you're tired of, and when you can resolve that and process and get it out, man, you feel so much better about not just life, but you feel better about who the fuck you are. And that's something you're not aware of at this moment. But when you feel better about you, oh my God, everything in life seems better. Everything. And when you feel better about yourself in this area, woo, you will notice the change in how you feel and how you view life and how you'll take on things. I'm telling you, you will see that, you'll feel it, you'll know it. That's a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful thing to experience. If you're not familiar with it, you need to. You gotta find out. So anyways, I'll take my socks off. Boop. Anyways. Hey, whoever you are watching this, I hope this has helped you out. I hope it has, I don't know, I'm saying inspired you. But if you need help with this issue with your mom or father, I'm here to help. I'm here to coach you. Reach out to me. I'll do a free coaching session with you and talk more about working together. Check out my blog, which is down there, by the way. I'm going to add more stuff to it, but like this video, subscribe to my channel, share it. And I want you guys to know that this is why I'm doing it, because you deserve more. You deserve to be more, do more, have more, and be happy about who you are. And, you know, you don't need the weight, the anger of your parents' crap from that you've had since childhood weigh you down and slow you down from going after more of what you want in life. You don't need that shit. So, love you. You're awesome. Get in the black, like I always say in my videos, you know what I mean? You know, I want to help you emotional, financial, physical well-being. And it all starts with you and the basis from your parents. Get that shit straight, and everything else shall flow. It's a process, it's a journey. I can help you. Peace.